Introduction: The Stoic Path to Inner Peace. You've probably heard the age-old saying, live in the moment. But what if I told you that mastering your emotions and mindset is the key to truly living in the moment? Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, isn't just about enduring life's challenges. It's about transforming the way you approach them. It's about developing the mental and emotional resilience to face any difficulty with poise, grace, and wisdom. Today, we're going to explore how you can use Stoic principles to not just survive, but thrive in the modern world. These lessons, which have stood the test of time for over 2,000 years, provide timeless tools for achieving personal growth, emotional freedom, and a more fulfilling life. In contrast to the modern pursuit of external success or fleeting pleasure, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner tranquility and focus on what truly matters. Get ready to learn how you can make Stoicism your blueprint for a life of purpose, serenity, and strength. 1. Focus on what you can control. At the heart of Stoicism lies a simple yet profound principle. You can only control yourself. This isn't about surrendering to fate or ignoring the world around you. It's about recognizing the limitations of your power and shifting your focus. The Stoics divided all things into two categories: things you can control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, and things you cannot, other people's actions, external events, the past, and the future. By focusing only on what's within your power, you free yourself from the anxiety of trying to manipulate the uncontrollable. Think about it. When you spend your energy worrying about things you can't change, you are giving away your peace of mind. In contrast, when you direct your efforts toward your own behavior, reactions, and attitudes, you regain control over your emotional state and your life. Historical context: the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave and later became a teacher, famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." How to apply this? Challenge yourself to let go of the uncontrollable. Next time you find yourself stressing about something you can't change, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, consciously release it. For example, if a flight gets delayed or a colleague makes a rude comment, remind yourself that you can't control these actions, but you can control how you react to them. Take action on what you can influence, whether it's improving your skills, changing your attitude, or working on your relationships. Focus on areas where your efforts will make a difference. For example, if you're struggling with work stress, instead of fixating on office politics or your boss's decisions, focus on improving your own productivity, organization, and mindset. When you make the distinction between the things you can and cannot control, you stop wasting energy on frustration. This clarity leads to a greater sense of calm and contentment. 2. Embrace discomfort and challenges. One of the most transformative lessons from Stoicism is that discomfort is a catalyst for growth. Rather than shying away from challenges, the Stoics embraced adversity as an essential part of life. They saw suffering as an opportunity to develop strength, virtue, and resilience. In fact, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, believed that life's obstacles were not mere accidents, but part of the natural order that helps shape our character. Historical context: in his meditations, Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that challenges were sent by nature to help him improve. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." How to apply this? welcome hardships as opportunities. Instead of seeing life's difficulties as obstacles to avoid, reframe them as chances for growth. For instance, if you're dealing with a challenging project at work, rather than dreading the task, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Approach the problem with curiosity, looking for ways to expand your skills and deepen your resilience. Expose yourself to controlled discomfort. The Stoics often practiced voluntary discomfort as a way to build resilience. This might mean taking cold showers, fasting for a day, or engaging in physical exercise that challenges your body. By intentionally stepping outside your comfort zone, you grow stronger mentally and emotionally. By accepting discomfort as a natural part of life, you develop the strength to endure hardships with grace. You stop avoiding challenges and instead start facing them head-on, knowing that they offer valuable lessons. 3. Cultivate gratitude, not complaints. In the modern world, it's easy to fall into a habit of constant wanting, always looking for the next thing to acquire or achieve. Yet, the Stoics remind us that true happiness doesn't come from external possessions or success, but from appreciating what we already have. Gratitude, for the Stoics, is a central virtue. It involves a deep recognition of the value of the present moment and all that life offers, even in its imperfections. How to apply this? Start a daily gratitude practice. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Gratitude helps us appreciate the present moment rather than endlessly fantasizing about the future or dwelling on the past. Shift your perspective. When you're feeling down or dissatisfied, pause and take inventory of your blessings. It could be something as simple as your health, a supportive friend, or a quiet moment of reflection. When you focus on what you already have, you feel more content and at peace with your life as it is. Instead of waiting for your circumstances to change, gratitude shifts your focus to the present moment, where you can always find something to be thankful for. 4. Master your emotions. Don't be mastered by them. Stoicism is often misunderstood as a cold, emotionless philosophy, but this couldn't be further from the truth. The Stoics didn't believe in suppressing emotions. They believed in mastering them. Emotions are natural, but they become destructive when we let them dictate our actions. The goal of Stoicism is not to eliminate emotions, but to respond to them rationally and proportionately. Historical context. One of the key Stoic practices is to take a moment of pause before reacting emotionally. Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." How to apply this? Pause and reflect. When you feel a strong emotion, like anger or frustration, take a deep breath and pause before reacting. Ask yourself, what is the rational response to this? By giving yourself a moment to process, you prevent rash decisions that might lead to regret. Practice emotional resilience. When you face upsetting situations, remember that you can't control other people's actions, but you can control how you react. If a friend disappoints you, instead of lashing out in anger, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Responding with calmness and wisdom allows you to maintain control over your emotional state. When you practice emotional mastery, you stop being ruled by your feelings and start making decisions based on reason and wisdom. This leads to greater peace of mind and fewer regrets. 5. Live according to nature. For the Stoics, living according to nature meant understanding and embracing the world as it is. This doesn't mean passively accepting everything, but rather recognizing the natural order of things and living in harmony with it. The Stoic idea encourages us to align with the flow of life instead of resisting it. How to apply this? Accept the natural flow of life. Life is constantly changing, and not everything goes according to plan. Instead of resisting change, practice acceptance. For example, if a job opportunity falls through, instead of feeling frustrated or bitter, ask yourself, what's the next step in the flow of life? Look for new opportunities or ways to grow from the experience. Connect with the natural world. Spend time outdoors and appreciate the beauty and serenity of nature. Reflect on the interconnectedness of all things and how we are a part of something much larger. 6. The importance of reflection and self-examination. The Stoics placed great emphasis on regular self-reflection. To live a virtuous life, they believed, one must constantly examine their actions, thoughts, and emotions. This practice of daily reflection helps you align your behavior with your values and ensures that you are growing toward wisdom and virtue. How to apply this? End your day with reflection. Before bed, review your day. Think about your interactions, your decisions, and your emotional responses. Ask yourself, did I act in line with my values today? Where can I improve tomorrow? This helps you catch patterns of negative behavior before they become ingrained. Keep a Stoic journal. Many Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, kept personal journals where they recorded their thoughts and reflections. This practice helps you track your growth and notice areas where you need more focus or discipline. By making self-reflection a regular part of your routine, you ensure that you're always learning from your experiences and growing into the person you aspire to be. Conclusion: the Stoic way of life. Stoicism isn't a philosophy to be practiced occasionally. It's a way of living. By focusing on what we can control, embracing challenges, practicing gratitude, mastering our emotions, living in harmony with nature, and engaging in self-reflection, we cultivate a life of wisdom, peace, and purpose. These timeless Stoic principles offer a roadmap for living with integrity and resilience, no matter what life throws your way. By adopting the Stoic mindset, you stop being at the mercy of external circumstances and start taking charge of your own peace and happiness. The path to a more fulfilling life isn't about seeking external validation or avoiding discomfort. It's about mastering your inner world. When you embrace these Stoic practices, you unlock a deeper sense of control and clarity, leading to a more meaningful and balanced life. Are you ready to live as a modern Stoic? It's time to take the